Hello viewers, welcome to today's video. In today's video, I'll be talking about the use of the handbrake in both the automatic transmission cars and then the manual transmission cars. So let's start with the manual transmission cars. The handbrake actually has two names or more. Some call it the handbrake. It can also be called the parking brake. And then another name for the handbrake, which hardly do we hear, is the emergency brake. So even the names have told us some of the functions of the handbrake. So we know we can use it for parking. We also know we can use it for times when there are emergencies. So for beginner drivers in manual transmission cars, when you are starting a hill, you can use the handbrake. And then when you are driving and you stop on a hill and you want to maybe change your leg on the pedals, the handbrake allows you time to do that. Yes. And then when you are also driving and you want to park, so after parking, you just have to use the handbrake so that the car doesn't roll back or something of that sort. And then you can also use the handbrake when you stop at the traffic. Maybe a car may hit you from the back, and because you have used the handbrake, the car will be stationary and cannot be moved. One other use of the handbrake also in a manual transmission car is that it can be used during emergencies. So when there is an emergency stop, you can use the handbrake. And when there is a foot brake failure, you can use the handbrake. But this must be done with care, because if care is not taken, you can lose control whilst using the handbrake to stop your car. And that is why mostly we don't use the handbrake to stop a car. Whilst there is an emergency and you want to use the handbrake, you may be tempted to maybe pull it fast. And that's what I'm saying, that in doing so, you have to take care so that you don't lose control of the car, because that can happen when you use the handbrake at that fast pace in trying to stop your car. Now let's talk about using the handbrakes in an automatic transmission car. So in an automatic transmission car, you will not need to use the handbrake as many times as you may use it in the manual transmission car. This is because the car is much easier to perform hill starting, and it also pulls away quickly at busy junctions. Personally, when I'm driving my automatic transmission car and I even reach traffic, I don't worry myself to even put it on park or to put it on neutral. I just put my foot on the foot brake, because most of the traffic does not last. Yes. And then most people also may not use the handbrake in an automatic transmission car, because some people may just put the car on park, and the park will also keep the car static. Yes. So that is why most of the time we don't use the handbrake in an automatic transmission car as many times that we use it in a manual transmission car. So maybe the major uses of the handbrake for the automatic transmission car may be when you are parking it and then you raise the handbrake to actually put it in use. Okay, so with that said, let's talk a bit about the noise from the handbrake. When the handbrake is down, what it means is that you have deactivated it, or it is not in use. And when the handbrake is up like this, it means you have activated it or you have put it in use. When the handbrake is down and you want to raise it, and you don't press this knob over here, there is this noise that you hear. So like this, you hear that sound. That sound does not actually cause any harm to the brake. You can always use it like that. Personally, I don't like that sound. So when I'm raising my handbrake, I just press the button so that I don't hear that sound. So I think I have said enough about the use of the handbrake both in the manual and the automatic transmission cars. If there is something else that I didn't say, which is one of the uses of the handbrake, you can let me always know in the comment section below. And please don't forget to check my playlist of videos that are driving related and car maintenance related. Yes, you can check it on my channel. If you subscribe to the channel, I'll be very grateful. Thank you for watching and catch you in the next video.